Yo, do you remember me from our last engagement?
We are aware of you, yes.
Sorry guys, I struggle with this. So you've got George Noory there interviewing someone that pretends to channel archangels. Now I've proven with evidence, and everyone agrees, that the archangels were messengers. That's actually what it says. That's actually what an angel is. It's a messenger. So I've proven that the Anunnaki were the gods. I've proved that the messengers were just either Anunnaki or demigods going backwards and forwards between the main Anunnaki and humans. So you've got George Noory wasting his time on people that, let's be honest, are pretending. When you've got someone like me who's, I know this is why I say it's going to sound really bad, but you've got someone like me that's been doing this for 40 years with evidence, showing evidence on all my videos, and yet he calls up and wastes time on that. I won't watch that channel that they're on.
One author, God is the author, but a lot of people transcribe it.
Sadly, this guy's wrong. In the British Museum, we have a tablet where Enki, which was one of the Anunnaki gods, that's their race name gods. Enki was our father, by the way, who are in space. Heaven is space, proven. So Enki tells Noah to build the ark. So there's the first author. Now, this guy said that there was only one author, and that was God, and then there was many transcribers. Unfortunately, we also have in the British Museum a tablet called Enuma Elish, which was authored by Marduk as opposed to Enki. So now we've got two, which means he's wrong when he said there was only one God. I could go through thousands and thousands of these with different authors, etc. But yeah, so unfortunately, and also if you're interested, I have proven that the Anunnaki were the gods in the Bible. Just go to my website, ourtruehistory.co.uk, and that ends that debate. One of my followers has asked, what's my opinions on Dolores Cannon and Ashana Dean? I don't know how you pronounce that. So Dolores Cannon, when it comes to spirits and regression, amazing, absolutely amazing. Read her books. When it comes to aliens, just ignore her. And the reason why I say that is because I've already done videos showing where she's completely wrong. For example, she says that humans were here at the start of the Big Bang, which obviously isn't correct. The other person, Ashana, however you pronounce that name, I went through a 10-minute video. I only went through 3 minutes and found 3 minutes worth of errors, basically, which I then did a video showing where those 3 minutes worth of errors were. So, of course, if you start with people with errors, that, you know, in other words, making up crap, then you end up with no point in watching the rest of the video. So I'm afraid that's my opinion. Oh, I do love this. So this person a second ago was following one person. That was me. Now they're following two. 0 likes, 0 followers. So you can probably guess that they've came onto my video, and out of all the people in the world, they've decided to follow me. And yet they find my video wrong because they wrote an alternate interpretation of the translations, meaning the tablets, etc., that discuss the Anunnaki. Could be that they're creation myth, that it's a creation myth. Obviously it's not, because we've got all the evidence. So I send them the evidence, and then they wrote, thanks for the video, I'm afraid there's nothing in the video to change my original post. The creation myth explains all these points. No, it does not. Absolutely categorically does not. So I'm asking this person, who just happens to follow pretty much only me, show me one bit of evidence when my evidence is wrong in that video. For everyone else who wants to see the evidence that the Anunnaki were the gods in the Bible and created us, go to my website, ourtruehistory.co.uk, scroll down on the homepage, click here. This is talking about the Shroud of Turin. Have a listen to this.
And it's been dated to the time of Christ, and they've done a blood analysis on the cloth, which shows that the man was crucified.
Okay, so this is the person here that's putting that video out, not me. I've done my own deep dive onto the Shroud of Turin, which comes out the first week in October. And unfortunately, what that person didn't realise is that while there was people that said it was dated back and it was to do with the blood that was crucified, there is also other researchers that said, no, it's not. So you can't just go by the one that you believe in and to push your own narrative. So if you're interested, if anyone's interested in the actual real evidence, because you know me, I'm totally unbiased, my new video, The Shroud of Turin, is going to be released in the first week of October. You can get to it from ourtruehistory.co.uk, along with all the other videos I do. Breaking news. Mainstream have said that human genome can be stored inside a near indestructible 5D memory crystal that could survive to the end of the universe. Technically, it's not breaking news, because if you know anything about the crystal skulls, or you've actually watched my amazing 1 hour documentary that's a deep dive into the crystal skulls, you'll find that the crystal in my video, I suggest that it holds information, just like Mainstream is saying it does now. However, about 15 years ago, Philips, the company Philips, actually created a hard drive based off of crystal, which could store terabytes of information. Of course, they will never let that out to you or me, because we won't need to keep buying hard drives if we had one. So basically, if you're interested in finding out that Mainstream's slowly catching up with me, someone will eventually in Mainstream watch my video and go, So ourtruehistory.co.uk. Breaking news. Scientists detected signs of a hidden structure inside Earth's core. Hold on, it gets even better. It's very exciting and might mean we have to rewrite the textbooks. Now, funny enough, I've been saying that the Earth's core more than likely was an ice core, because Earth was actually a water planet based off of the Tiamat, which was another planet that got smashed up that became Earth. And everyone keeps saying to me, no, it's an iron core. And I keep saying, no, there's no way that they would know that. And in fact, Hawaii University has now agreed that it's actually liquid and probably isn't iron. So if you want to know where Mainstream always ends up coming to, because let's be honest, all of my videos they end up agreeing with, because I am the one that does the proper research. So it's on my website. You can go watch it. 6 minutes video. ourtruehistory.co.uk. And once again, Mainstream's finally agreeing with me. Breaking news. You might want to share this video at the end. This is going to change the way you look at history. So Ceres is a planet that used to be a planet, and now they class it as an asteroid. But either way, it is now deemed that it was an ocean, basically a whole water planet or asteroid. And funny enough, the enumeration in the British Museum tells us of a planet many years ago, 4.6 billion years ago, called Tiamat, which got smashed into and broke up. And Tiamat broke up and became, yes, you guessed it, the asteroid belt and Earth. And so that's the reason why Ceres is water planet, because Earth was also a water planet. See my previous video. Now, if that's the case, then it means that the Ceres and Earth were both formed from similar materials. In other words, both from Tiamat, which is interesting, because the Norse story of the frost giant, no, it's not one of these giants. Go watch my amazing videos, because I actually point out what the frost giant was, which no one else has done, with evidence that it was actually the planet Tiamat. Now, the James Webb's telescope has found water in the asteroid belt. There you go. So going back to the asteroid belt, which was part of Tiamat, the other planet that broke up, and so was Earth and obviously Ceres, which is why there's water there. Water used to be on Earth, and there's water, as NASA's just said, above and below the asteroid belt. Funny that if you watch my previous videos or my documentaries on my website, you'll find that the firmament is what the asteroid belt is, and that's why you have waters above and below. Please share. Thank you. The Watcher's Fallen Angels Solved. This is the most requested deep dive video I've been asked for, and it's going to be out in a couple of days, as you can see, and it will show the evidence that the Watchers the fallen angels were not angelic beings. And yes, you guessed it, it all boils back down to the Anunnaki and the Ajiji. But I'll be showing the evidence, so we can now, once again, just like I've done with all my other videos where I proved who Yahweh was, where I proved with as much evidence as possible who Jesus' father is, where I've proved so many other things. This is going to be another one of those amazing videos that we can now finally put to bed. And if you're interested in those other videos, all you have to do is go to ourtruehistory.co.uk, and you'll see that I've worked out Stonehenge with evidence, Atlantis, which is pinned on my TikTok video if you want to go and watch that. Now you can, who the father of Jesus was,